YouTube Dog Pound Nation? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the afternoon rant. I'm back. As you can see, it's been a couple weeks. Got a good reason why. I took a little time off at my job where I work. We had a couple deadlines to make. It was hell for 2 weeks. I worked crazy overtime to the point where I was coming home, going to the shower and straight to bed. And then this past week, I had to deal with all that, and I had to do emergency on-call all week, and it was a living nightmare. I just never had time to breathe. It was a nightmare. So I took a little time off. You know, I did record some videos, but it's old news, so I didn't even edit them to download them. So anyway, I'm back. Things have slowed down, back to normal. Content will be coming your way. So here I am. Talk a little bit about what's been going on with the Browns. But before we get into all that, you're here for the first time, Browns fan to another. Join the family. Subscribe to the channel right now. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, and hit that bell. Please join the family. New channel, can't do it without you. Subscribe, like, and hit that bell. Let's get into this. The Cleveland Browns, we got some news going on, but we're going to get to the ODELL BECKHAM signing. But before we get to that, we're going to talk a little bit about Greg Newsome and what took place. He, you know, went and got himself a new agent. He got the top dog, Greg Rosenhaus. He got, you know, when that news dropped, oh my goodness, that they took off with that rumor. He wanted out of Cleveland. Greg is, you know, he wants to be traded. That's not the case. The man just switched agents. He wanted a better agent. He got him. All right. So he came out, dropped a thing, you know, a tweet on social media stating, listen, I ain't going nowhere. That's not exactly what he said, but listen, pay attention, he said. I just hosted a softball game in Cleveland, the city the guy plays for, and enough said. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's what he said. Exactly. The guy's not going to host a softball game in the city he plays and want to be out of Cleveland. It just don't make sense. So Greg Newsome ain't going nowhere. Don't worry about it. He'll be starting when the season nears or gets here. So, you know, guys, stop with this whole Greg Newsome thing. Yeah, he was unhappy playing in the slot last year. Jimmy Schwartz, he's going to make some magic happen, make him a little happy, you know what I mean? He's got a contract coming up in a couple of years, after next year. So the man wants to be paid, you know, top dollar for his game. So can't blame him for being a little angry. First round pick, playing in the slot. Them boys don't make that bank like the outside does. So I see where he's a little frustrated. But Greg ain't going nowhere. Alright, so that's what we got for that. Now also, Kareem Hunt will never play in a Browns uniform again. Alright, it came out the Browns are unhappy with, you know, the reason why they didn't bring back Kareem Hunt, he lost the step. The speed ain't there no more, and you can tell. I like Kareem Hunt. He's a, you know, hometown kid. You know, when he did play for us, you know, he did his thing. But last year, you could see he lost his step. I think he was averaging like 2.6 yards a carry last year. That's terrible. That's terrible. You know, the year before last, that dude was, you know, and the before that dude was balling. He was a violent runner. He was getting, you know, dude was doing his thing. All right. And the Browns just, you know, they got Jerome Ford now. That's going to take that Kareem Hunt role, and so we can put that to sleep. Kareem Hunt, I like him. He's a good dude. Got his life straightened out. You know, it is what it is. All right, he'll find a new home. But you get it. The Browns, you know, he did lose his step. So you know what I mean. It's a business. You got to bring the best. You got to play the best. So it is what it is. I wish Kareem Hunt well. Now, lastly, we're going to talk a little bit about this OBJ signing by the Baltimore Ravens, which blows my mind that they went out and spent close to $18 million to bring Odell Beckham Jr. to Baltimore. And they don't even have a quarterback at the moment, okay? I find that mind-blowing that they went out and signed him with this whole thing, with the trade, Lamar wanting out, and they're going out and, you know, bringing in OBJ. Now, the only thing that I could see the reason behind it is that Baltimore signed Odell Beckham Jr. to try to lure Lamar back. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. And quite honestly, I just don't see it working either way. I just don't see them ever having that great relationship ever again. I just don't see it. The reason why I say that, because it's a lot uglier behind closed doors than what we're seeing. Because here's the thing, during contract negotiations, there's a lot of things that are said that kind of hurt feelings. You know what I mean? When they're going back and forth with Lamar, okay, the front office, they're not telling him good things. They're not telling him, oh, we love you, we want you back here. No, because Lamar is asking for a large sum of money, and Baltimore's like, listen, we're not paying you that because, and they're going to tell him why. They're going to tell him, we don't like this about, we just don't think you're worth that because, you lack, your flaws here, you got some flaws there. They're not telling him good things. So I just don't see this ever shaping out to be a good thing in the end. I just don't, okay? And do I think a team is going to eventually trade for Lamar Jackson? Yes. Do I think it's going to happen this year? No. Do I think Lamar Jackson's ever going to take a snap for the Baltimore Ravens again? If he was smart, he would. Because there's a possibility he could ride the bench this year, sit out. But I don't think that'd be a good thing. Okay, I really don't. I think he should, regardless, suck it up, play the game, because it can hurt him. So that's all I got. I was just a little bit, confused why the Ravens would go out and spend almost $18 million when their cap is shit right now on Odell Beckham Jr. And who knows what you're getting with OBJ. The dude's tore both ACLs. The his knees are shot. So, I mean, it's been scary with Odell with injuries the last couple of years with him, and they're spending a big buck, So I definitely wouldn't have done such a thing, but I think Baltimore's pretty desperate right now. So we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. But I'd like to hear down in the comments below what you think about Baltimore signing OBJ. Do you think they're batshit crazy, or do you think it was a good signing? Let me know. Also, if you're new, please join the family. Subscribe, like, hit that bell. And I'm out of here, guys. You already know. God bless and go back!